Cough and colds, we've all experienced it, and the season's back. Are you prepared for it? Stay tuned to find out how you can manage it. Hi guys, it's your pharmacist here. Welcome back to another video. It's that season again, the cough and cold season. First of all, thank you for subscribing to the channel and for all your comments. I do appreciate it. I've been having a lot of requests in the pharmacy and from some of you asking for this video, so it's time. There's different matters here. I'm all prepared, very prepared for this as a geek that I am. I've got my tissues and I've got medication that I would talk to you about throughout the video. Well, let's start with a fun fact. Did you know that firstly, the cold, the regular cold that we talk about, and the flu are actually two completely different viruses? Even more fun, there are about, 200 viruses that cause the common cold. And the flu, which is actually a more severe illness, as you may call it, there's actually only 3 viruses that cause it. I mean, there's different strains of these, but there's 3. And that's why every year, the flu vaccinations, they have to give different strains of that to try to attack or to help your body. Let me touch on that a little bit. And actually, this vaccines, well, as I said to you before, you can get that in your pharmacy. Pop into your local pharmacy. Most pharmacies actually do flu vaccinations. And if not, you can pop into your GP surgery for those. So before we get into it, I might as well talk to you about things you can do to prevent it. Even though, we never quite get it right. But as you all know, the weather's all changed. So keeping your house warm, keeping yourself warm, wear a couple of layers. Drink cups of tea as often as you can, or if you're like me, drink a good cup of coffee. Some cappuccino, some latte might help you. Be good. Just stick to tea. Green tea, for example. That is all right. Keep yourself warm. But if these don't work, I'm gonna show you steps on how to deal with this. So guys, I'm gonna show you how to do this. First of all, I must give my disclaimer. I'm not a chef, and this is not a step-by-step process as long as you do everything that I'm going to show you. First things first, I am going to cut a piece of lemon. Next step, the important part, paracetamol. And for this you need 2. By the way, this is soluble paracetamol, so don't just go get, put normal paracetamol in there because the normal tablets or capsules wouldn't do anything. You put it in the cup ready to go. Next thing I'm going to do, pour some water in there. Hot water, by the way, boiling. I'm gonna do it up to 3/4 the way. The next step, I am going to squeeze some lemon in there. Take my teaspoon, give it a good mix, just to allow the paracetamol to dissolve as much as possible. See, I have it like this, or maybe with a bit of honey, but dependent on who you are and your taste, you can then put a little bit of sugar. For the sake of this video, I will use some sugar, I don't much like sugar myself, so I'm just going to take a little bit. You can put more if you want. Try not to put more than 2 spoons because that's just unhealthy. And give it a good mix. And you know what the result is? A nice hot cup of lemon with your paracetamol in there. Healthy and yum. So as you saw there, that was just a do-it-yourself tip that I use for myself whenever I have this, when I have the time. But I do understand not everybody will always have the time to do that, right? Okay, so if you're busy, or if your schedule doesn't allow it, or if you're not physically able, you can just pop into your pharmacy and get some things. And here I'll show you some of that. Obviously, we start with a box of tissue. That helps the sniffly nose, as you saw with the lady at the start. That is what you deal with that. Just pop into your local pharmacy. See, I go to Boots. Boots is my local pharmacy, and that is cheap. So the vapor rub. You apply that on your chest and maybe gently around the nasal area, just very gently. Don't put it into your nose, please. In the morning, in the evening. And if you actually do have the cold, this is pretty much it's the same thing as what I showed you. This is, lemon sip, we all know that. Hot water, you sprinkle it into a cup, you put some hot water, you mix it and you drink. That is pretty much what you just seen. Now, sometimes you get sore throats. There's actually two lots. This is the Strepsils. You can pop into your local pharmacy or even supermarket and get these. There's different flavors for everybody. And there's the Boots version, which I love. It's pretty good. It's as good as, it's good. So let's talk about things you can do to help your cough. Everybody has different kinds of coughs. These two, there's dry coughs and then there's chesty coughs. Every time in the pharmacy, people come to me, they say, I've got a cough. What can I do with it? I go, do you have a dry or a chesty cough? They go, I don't know, it's a cough. What do you want me to do? Then I just tell them, give me a cough. Just cough for me right now. So I'll try to reenact this. Just watch this. Excuse me, I'm not a good actor. This is what a dry cough usually sounds like. You hear that? Okay. Now this is a chesty cough. A chesty cough is productive. When I say productive, it means when you do cough, there's a lot of mucus production. Or there's some mucus production. A dry cough is just dry and irritating. Now for the dry cough, there's different things that you can use actually. There's different, if you look at the ingredients on this, the ingredient in this is Volcadine. That is good for dry cough. So next, anyways, this is, there's Benylin chesty cough, which is actually the same. Oh, it's actually different ingredients to the Boots version actually, because that is guaiacin, and this has got diphenhydramine and levomenthol. It's actually different ingredients, but it's all chesty cough medication. But you understand, just go in and ask for Benylin. You don't need to ask for guaiacin and the rest of it. Anyways, when you have the stuffy nose, some people get congestion, understandable, and you need to treat that. But I need to be serious for a second here. There's actually people that abuse decongestants. They abuse them, and actually, I frown on that. I'm not going to get into details, but I very much frown on that. But if you genuinely do have congestion, you pop into the pharmacy, they will analyze and they will recommend some decongestants to you. There's different sorts. Sudafed, they're quite good actually. They're quite good for the congestion. So if you just pop into your pharmacies and they will help you with that. As you can see, there's different sorts. I'm not gonna overly go into why I frown on it, but it's all I'll say is it's addictive and some people abuse it. So I hope you found this video quite informative for yourself, and hopefully this will help you feel better if you do some of the things shown in the video. Do this with a friend. Cut some lemon into hot water, have some fun with it. It'll be good. You can use sugar, you can use honey to make it sweet. Or if you're like me, you just have it blank. So thanks for watching again. Please do subscribe and feel free to leave comments. Next week is going to be quite fun because I'll be talking about, all I will say is look it, feel it, be it. Stay tuned. Have a good week.